What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jake Shavink here, and today we are going to take a look at Jordan Love's performance against the Los Angeles Rams. According to PFF, it was his best game of the season. He completed 20 of 26 for 228 yards and a touchdown. And really what this film room is about is just looking to see if Jordan Love is taking steps back on the right direction and if he's getting back on track to sort of being the player maybe the Packers hope he can be. So off to the film room, let's take a look at Love against the Rams. All right, guys, here we go into the film room, taking a look at Jordan Love against the Rams. Definitely some good, and there's still some bads for sure on film, but going to get a big picture of it all here. So early in the game, right, he took a peek to his left side, and you're going to see Jaden Reed just a little sit route. He's pretty much unguarded here in zone coverage, but you see Watson clearing out, Musgrave up. So I think he thinks here what he's getting all these defenders cleared out vertically, and we're going to just work this check down. Right, there was a little pass protection blunder between Nyman and Jenkins. So it's a good thing he didn't work backside to read on this. But again, it's a check down. It felt maybe a little early, right? But he did have to get rid of that ball just because, again, pressure coming from the blind side. But you saw the defender sort of peel off well in time. So some of these early check down plays, you might question it. But again, I get it. It's layups to get into rhythm. Here on third down, you get Wicks motioning. He's going to run the drag route across. You're going to have sort of double ends here with a trailer, I believe, in Musgrave and Watson. And so what really here happens is the linebackers sort of almost create a tough window throw for Watson. And this is a really nice adjustment by Wicks getting around the defender. Love sees that, is able to check that down to him, and Wicks picks up the first down. A really nice decision, good patience there on third down. Here, this is tough, right? You're getting Aaron Jones on a screen, has to sort of double clutch this because I don't think he thought Jones was going to be looking quick enough. And we miss a tough layup here. This is just not necessarily what you want. You want your QBs to hit these layups. And Love has seemed to have an issue with it, right? This is well outside Jones's frame. And it's a really tough catch to make, especially when you put that type of heat on it as well. So here, a little play action. You're going to get kind of double tight ends working to block this sort of backside as protection shifts to the right. Really, Kraft is going to work into the flat, but this is really a two-man route. If you were looking at it, you saw Watson come across on this deep over. And you get Dobbs on the clear out with the post. Nothing's there. And more importantly, we're in a 3-man rush, 8-man drop scenario. And it's only first down. So, again, Love is patient. This is perfectly fine here. Just kind of look around for stuff. And really what's nice is maybe inadvertently waits for this sort of fourth defender to start closing in on the rush and then drops it down to DeGuara. But that's a fine pickup on first down. Again, play action looking for a shot play. It just didn't materialize, but good to stay patient and work the check down there. This one, you're getting a rollout play, and yeah, clear out, working this crosser underneath the clear out. But you have this to Musgrave. You could run, but another layup here where you really, if you watch Love sort of shot put this ball, this is where you can just put it on him. You don't have to lead him super far and just outstretched on the fingertips. I know you might think, well, could Musgrave have caught this ball? That's pretty tough. That's a tough catch to make, right? He only got one hand on it. Didn't really love that. So here you get the matchup you want at the bottom on a third down where it's Watson against Witherspoon. Witherspoon does not have the speed to match Watson, right? Watson is stacked. This is over. He's got a touchdown. You have to be able to get this to him. We got to quit with these underthrows. It's killing big plays. It isn't Watson's fault when he has to come back to the ball, right? He is on that play. He is working to stack and maintain that leverage down the field so he can wall off the catch point with a good bucket throw. And we just haven't seen those throws yet from Love materialize to this point. Again, nice rhythm throw here, right, as Dobbs is breaking to the out route. Ball's already gone on time. We get a nice first down on that play. So you see some of the rhythm throws, and they're working here for sure. This one, there's a chance now when you look at this play. You're kind of stretching basically this half of the defense. You're stretching them vertically, right? So you're going to get Watson running this sort of go route. You're going to get Musgrave on the wheel, and then Jones, of course, in the flat. And so what happens is 43 is taking a peek at Jones. And I think if he saw Musgrave here, we have a chance to hit this on the sideline. But he's got his eyes here on Jaden Reed, kind of running a sort of jerk route. It's just, sit in the curl, plant your foot, and then explode across the middle. So he hits that check down. That's perfectly fine. Again, on first down, don't want to be too aggressive, but I do think the Musgrave wheel route was there. But I'll take 4.5 yards on first down, work the success rate, still open the playbook for second and third down. So this is tough. The reason this ball is low is partially because of his adjustment, but Malik Heath has to make this play. This worked. This is a really nice design by LaFleur here. You're going to get Watson sort of clearing this out up the field, and you're going to get Malik Heath on the trailer right behind him. There's so much space to operate here. You got to catch this one. And I know that Love's footwork here, this adjustment late that he has to make moving to his left affects the throw a little bit. I get it. But this is well within your realm of making a play going low to catch this ball. You have to have those. And you're going to see the other receivers in this game make catches on low throws. So that isn't the issue. Here, I think the toughest thing about this is he had really 2, maybe 3 guys that he could have gone to on this play where he ends up taking a sack. You have Watson underneath. It's second down, right? You can see the marker up here. He can check this down to Watson. Watson might be able to make a little bit of a play after the catch, and you get into a third and manageable. If not, you wait too long. Linebackers close. Wicks is right here. Wicks is here if you can layer a throw. And he didn't. And of course, Dobbs is down here as well, backside, to potentially, pick up almost what Watson would have on second down. There were 3 options here. I just think the lack of confidence, right? Wicks had put his hand up, but really, you have to throw this earlier, of course. But I think just the lack of confidence to make the quick one to Watson and then to layer a throw to Wicks is what causes the sack there. Just a lack of confidence maybe on those second-level layered throws, which he's gotten into a little bit of trouble with in terms of creating turnovers that way in recent games. So it's a little understandable. Here, this is really nice, and we're gonna wind it back just a little bit. Dobbs is gonna run out up comeback, and this is as good as it gets. Out up, and then on third down, look at Love. He's thrown this ball. Dobbs is in the break. Beautiful anticipation. Great throw, low and away from the defender. Dobbs goes down and makes the catch. Really well executed there. Now here, just before the half, right, you see Jaden Reed get a false start. You're backed up a little bit. You need to get into this range would be nice for a field goal right before half. Good read here. Jaden Reed wins the slant and a nice pickup there. And then they go and, of course, clock it. And unfortunately, they don't make the field goal, but a nice little process there at the end of the half to get yourself in position for points. Play action again, and again a 2-man route. So you have Watson running this, again, deep curl route, and this one is a tough throw to make for sure with these sinking linebackers here. Dobbs is sort of running the same type of route from the other side. This is a tough one, right? We've seen him throw a pick on this type of play where corner cheated underneath, the safety had him up top. This time it's corner on top and the linebacker sinking into the window. This is a tough throw to make, and I get Love's hesitancy based on prior results. And again, it's first down. Take the check down and pick up 5-6 yards. We'll take that early down success rate if you want to clear routes out like that. That is totally fine. Another play action look here, and this is just a flood. It's DeGuara in the flat. You're going to get Watson clearing out, and then Wicks is coming across on this sail route to the outside. Corner is late recognizing. Love sees it, right? Ball separated, and Wicks is just out of the break. Good timing, good accuracy on the money. Take that all day. Here, you saw that little short motion for Wicks, obviously, adopting things from the McDaniel offense. We've seen him do that. LaFleur, that is, this season. He started that, I think, in week 2 against the Falcons. He ran that, I think, on a Wicks touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. But you get these double clear out routes, basically. We're taking these guys out of the play, and we're going to make a linebacker have to run with Musgrave sort of on this over route. Works to perfection, right? We have taken these guys out of the play. Linebacker realizes, oh, I have to cover a tight end that's way faster than me. Good throw. Love has decided this is a confident throw. He knew where he was going the whole time, and it's a really nice layered throw. Now, is it the greatest throw you've ever seen? No, but it's something where Love needs to be able to hit those 15, 20-yard plays in the intermediate area of the field more consistently with touch, and he does so there to Musgrave. Really like that. So here, this is tough, right? I think he has eyes on the safety, and he quickly looked at Dobbs on this one, try to run this dig route. You might have Watson up top quickly. Corner is closing, and it's maybe a little bit more dangerous throw outside the numbers. It's tough, right? Pressure's in the face already. He would have had to make a decision, and there's not a lot of guys open through the break. Maybe Musgrave underneath as well. It's a tough scenario. He was going to throw this up what looks like on a slot fade to Reed. Didn't get it off in time. Little bit of panic here, throwing it backwards to Aaron Jones. Pretty bad negative play there, but again, he escapes a potential turnover-worthy play that could have resulted in an interception to Watson, right? Or maybe even Musgrave with a pocket collapsing in his face. Glad he got rid of it. It was just unfortunate that it was a backwards pass. So here we go. We get Watson in the short motion again. Fortunately, he slips. But what you're going to get on this one is, I think just it's tough, right? This is a third down, and we want to play some hero ball, and it's understandable, right? We want to pick this up. First down markers here, just about the 42.5 on the other side of the field. So we're looking for something, right? I think, Dobbs ran this route again, the out, up, and comebacker, but there's just nothing. So he would have had to gone to Musgrave early and seen if Musgrave could pick up, 15 yards, 12 yards after the catch. So I get it. He's patient looking for hero ball, but we got to get rid of the ball at some point to let somebody make a play. That has to be Musgrave underneath if nobody else is open. So here, again, the short motion to Wicks with Wicks there. Wicks, really nice little rocker step at the top of the route, and he's through the break. Love is already committed to this throw. Really nice anticipatory throw again on an out route to Dontavian Wicks, and Wicks, of course, putting icing on the cake with an excellent move. So, once again, I think this might be my favorite throw. It's another third down. It's like third and medium. I'll back it up just a hair. Because of how well this ball is placed, Romeo Doubs is running basically a curl route. This is not a comeback route to the outside. Love has thrown this ball as Wicks is sort of working through and out of his break transition, but where Love throws this is most important. Outside. Let Dobbs come back and win the catch point because the defender can't reach him. Really nice hands catch by Dobbs away from his frame there, and a big pickup on third down. Really, really nice work there. Again, you can work quick game if you see it quickly enough, right? He went there, he looked for Watson on this play. That was probably the read. Nobody else is open, and I get it. You're in man coverage. You see maybe one kind of defender or two sort of in a zone helping out. And I get the idea of, okay, well, I didn't get my first read, time to scramble, nobody's open. That's probably the best you're going to get there if you don't commit to that throw to Watson. So how you grade that, tough to say. Maybe a neutral play. But here, again, deep ball. It worked out perfectly. You got Watson and a defender really just kind of sleeping, looking in the backfield, eyes on Jordan Love, maybe looking for something at a crosser. And you get Watson running this corner route. The problem that we have with this throw is that it's got to be towards the sideline. I get not wanting to play with the margin of error of the sideline and be worried about, okay, what if it's too far to the sideline, it's too far out of bounds, and he can't make a play? But we can't be leading him back inside here, that he has to work back into a defender. He makes the catch, which is great. He has won some contested balls so far in his career. Ideally, though, you don't get him into a contact situation, and we're placing this to the sideline. It's just, once again, a look at the deep ball struggles, and you say, okay, how can we make this work? We got to just somehow in practice pick this up a little bit. So here, and obviously great design, and I'm glad we got to cover this play in this. Right, you get Jones in motion, hopefully to occupy a defender. Right, we want to stretch things horizontally as quickly as possible and get these linebackers and obviously first level defenders moving. We get one guy to go with Jones, that's fine. And then you work back to Dillon. Linebackers think, okay, Musgrave and Runyon are working this to the outside. Got to have somebody out here. It's just a really nice design and something that's great that LaFleur put this in the playbook. Obviously, McVay has done this, but just a really good job. Both linebackers go with Dillon, and we've got a wide open Musgrave for his first touchdown of his career. Really, really nice design, and again, well executed by Jordan Love. Last one for you guys. You get Reed on this little sort of comeback as well on a third down, looking to ice this game. Once again, anticipatory throw as we're throwing this as Reed's out of the break. Reed can come back and make this play away from a defender. Just a really nice job there by Jordan Love. So I think you see Jordan Love kind of getting back on track to kind of maybe the player that some thought he would be in terms of just a guy who can execute the offense and what's put in front of him. That works, and for sure against teams like the Raiders really should have been, and against the Broncos too, maybe should have been wins. A performance like this would have worked, would have gotten a W. Against a Brett Rippon-led Rams team, it leads to what looks like a blowout. Was it perfect? No. The deep ball is still a struggle. We see that, right? And I think there now is maybe a bit of confidence lacking with some of the reads, and you're seeing him, invite pressure because of that. However, you see the anticipatory throws outside the numbers when he knows where he's going and he understands, how far off corners are or where he's got a good matchup. It's there. Is he getting back on track? I think so. But obviously, it's not going to be the Rams every week. You're going to see, Pittsburgh, pretty good defense. The Chargers looked a lot better on Monday night against the Jets. There are going to be better defenses you're going to face down the line. So again, it's just about stacking these performances and really putting together a finished product this season in terms of just executing this offense. So if you guys enjoyed this video on Jordan Love, you did, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Plenty more content coming soon. I will catch you guys in the next video. Farewell.